That sounded like an alpha bidoof. Okay. So, back in Jubilife Village, we have things to do. Stealth spray set. I'd like that, yes. Thank you. Do you have anything anymore? Why would the professor say that? Say what? Also, I think it needs to be daytime for this person to be out because they are a child and they sleep during the night. That is what children do. I am not a child and I stay up all night and sleep during the day because I am nocturnal. Alright, so let's make it day real quick. Because they were outside of the building. There they are. You. Is Magikarp's page filled in yet? Tell me, tell me. I know all about Magikarp now. I'm a Magikarp professor. Your forehead is massive. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Sanqua told me a secret. Sanqua said she made those Magikarp statues, but she said she really wanted to make Gyarados statues instead. She said that Gyarados is super strong and cool and can even fly, and that Magikarp could become Gyarados. Would you learn more about Gyarados too? I mean, do I need to get Gyarados' entry? I don't think so. Unless there's more requests in here now. Wurmple's evolved! Oh, so if you talk to the guy, he actually gives you a new thing. Good night, Lorenzo. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. Beauregard from the Security Corps seems to be in a pickle over his Wurmple's evolution. Speak with him. And the Sea's Legend report is filed concerning sight of a mysterious Pokemon. Oh, cutscene for this one? Ah, jolly good choice there, Chandler. I see you've taken on that request I posted. Let me fill you in right away, then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokemon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the seas behind Jubilife that would take it all that way to Cobalt Coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for some specific purpose. Given the circumstances, I'm just thinking that if we spoke with the good warden Iskan, I called him Iskan. I've heard other people call him Iskin, but I don't like the name Iskin. I like Iskan. It sounds better. Of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Oh, he's just here now. Okay. I got your message, Professor Laventon. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming toward the Cobalt Coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. But, well, there is one thing I can tell you. I heard that long ago, the Cobalt Coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was sent to live in the waters there. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legend, but no one knows much about either tome or its tale, beyond that what I've just told you. So, that's all I know. I guess it wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I guess I'll take my leave here then. Solve the mystery of the Sea's Legend and catch the Pokemon that Professor Laventon saw. Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit, chat, it might be happening. I think Manaphy's happening. I think Manaphy is fucking happening from this side quest. I think Manaphy is happening. Because Manaphy is known as the Prince of the Sea, according to the Pokemon Ranger movie. I always associate Manaphy with being female, so I don't give a shit what this side quest says or what the canon says. I've always considered Manaphy to be a female Pokemon. Chat? We are heading, I think, straight for Cobalt Coastlands right the fuck now. Crimson Mirelands who? We need to go. We need to go now. There's Remoraid here. Who gives a shit about Remoraid? Phew there. Simply incredible. Hey, you there, Survey Corp kid. I need your help catching a Pokemon. The Construction Corp is busier than ever these days, making homes for all the new people in the village. We just don't have enough labor to handle everything, so we figured, why not try and see if Pokemon could help us out. I searched around for a while for a reliable Pokemon that wouldn't need much training. I was lucky enough to find an incredibly robust Pokemon called Machoke. I'd love to get Machoke to join myself. I don't have the fanciest idea how to go about catching such a strong-looking Pokemon. I think we need to finish the Machoke Pokédex entry, so we'll get to that. Wait. Oh. So we're doing this again, but now you get to see it on stream. You got the jump on me? Not! As if it actually let you catch me off guard. It was a trap I laid out by yours truly, I swear. Now you face the middle sister of the infamous misfortunes, and this Clover plucks you! I can't remember what this person is based off of. Can you tell me, chat? Alright, well, see you later, Obama Snow. Congratulations, I have beaten the Obama Snow. I don't get it! How'd I lose? I can't believe you beat me again! I bet the people of the Galaxy team actually treat you like you're worth something. Neat. This Octillery in question is going to be hit in the face. And then back attacked. Cool. Okay, so there's a bunch of Octillery over here. So, Isle Spy Shore, huh? Here's a satchel. Farron's is a friend of mine who I've played Splatoon with before. There's an Empoleon here, and it's Alpha. I think I should just heal everybody. Hey, Empoleon! I should heal again. That's the wrong Pokemon, but that's fine. Alpha Empoleon is filled with a might. You were level 69! This is why I don't want to go to these areas just yet. And why I've been, like, avoiding coming over here. Or I avoided coming over here last time. So, like, this is not an area I'm supposed to be. That Empoleon is still following me, isn't it? Let's see if there's, like, anything on this side. There's a Wisp over here. It was a very nice number, I do agree. While I'm thinking about it, craft 34 Ultra Balls, please. Even though I should be crafting, like, Jet Balls. There's some Toxicroak over here as well. Golduck. Oh god, Spring Path. And it's like foggy now, and it's always foggy on Spring Path. Leading up to Giratina. There's Piplups. Hello. Good. There's the first Piplup. Naruto running Toxicroak. We don't need Burmy. I said we do not need Burmy. I need to find that Cherrim again, because now I can actually catch it. They're just Beastaraptors over here, like not even flying. There's a Wisp. Hold up. More Wisp. 6 remaining in this area. I need to, like, zoom in this area here. Just see, like, what else I can find. I highly doubt we can make it into Turnback Cave. But I did want to come over here just to see what's over here. If there's any, like, unknowns or wisps. Let's see what other Pokemon spawn here. That's an Alpha Mothim to my right. To my straightforward. Don't mind me. I'm just getting the Sky Tumblestones in the wood. Never mind, I don't have any room in my inventory. I hate these items. I don't use them. I don't even know where the Sky Tumblestone dropped. I just walked it into the Mothim. What is nice, because it gives me free money. Please. Let me climb. Yeah, I do remember, like, the cave is, like, all the way up here. It's, like, its own, like, secret 4th lake. That, like, no one's supposed to go into. We can maybe Weird Ear my way up there, but I think we might need the ability to fly to even get up there. If I had to guess. Golem's over there. Okay, Water Pulse then. Just, you know, see you later. Come on, Weird Ear. This is gonna have Stardust in it. Well, just at first glance, I don't think we can get up here. And we're gonna need flight. Maybe. Never mind. Weird ear. Oh, you're teasing me with this wisp. I'm like right there too. Come on. And all of a sudden got really spooky when I started climbing up. I do not think this is happening. There's another space-time distortion here, so I guess we can go over there, because we need to. I haven't caught everything. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna skip this. Well, we've seen what we needed to see over here and got some wisps. So that's the important part right now. So I haven't even talked about this yet. It's been nearly an hour and a half since I've started this session. A thing I wanted to talk about today, I actually had like a topic. I don't really have topics, I just kind of like talk. I'm gonna take a drink of water and then I can speak. Which is, Nintendo a couple days ago, from the time that I am streaming this, had announced that March 2023, they are going to close down the 3DS and Wii U eShops and only focus on the Switch going forward. Doing this means that a lot of games that were digital only are going to be gone forever, legally. Legally, you can still use, like, Citra and Semu and stuff like that. But if you want to buy the games legally, you would have to do it now, because starting in May, you're not going to be able to add funds to your account anymore. That being said, your Switch account is tied to everything else, because it's still your Nintendo account. So if you add funds to your Switch, you can still use them on the other consoles. But those eShops are going down in March of next year. I hate this. It's a topic I'm very passionate about, is like video game preservation, because video games are art, and you're just taking them down forever. A lot of games that Nintendo re-released through their Virtual Console service are going away. You won't be able to buy stuff like Metroid Prime Trilogy for cheap. It is currently the only legal way to buy Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 1 for my Pikmin people and people who want to get into Pikmin. If you don't want to get Dolphin and it takes 5 minutes to set everything up, you can pay $20 on the eShop to have it forever there. And I say forever, but eventually things break. And you might, years and years and years from now, want to turn on your Wii U to play Pikmin 2, the Wii version on your Wii U, and the Wii U just won't turn on. And that stuff is just going to be gone. Stuff like Smash Brothers. Smash 4 is pretty much, you know, replaced by Ultimate, but also they're two separate games entirely. And if you want to, like, re-download or, like, check out, like, the Smash 4 DLC, you're not going to be able to do that anymore on both 3DS and Wii U if you want to play original Mario Kart 8. Because I know we're about to get that expansion stuff to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but, like, Mario Kart 8, people still love to play Mario Kart 8 instead of Deluxe because they don't like the double item boxes. I personally love the double item boxes because it reminds me of Double Dash. It's not exactly Double Dash mechanics, but I like the double item boxes. Stuff like the Pikmin 3 DLC, that doesn't really matter too much because all of that is already in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, but still. Like, you get the idea. And on 3DS, there's, like, a lot of 3DS stuff that's getting, you know, discontinued. I forgot to clear out my satchel this entire time. Alright, well, we're just throwing shit on the ground. Chest of berries. Nope. Throw this away. Cherry berries. Throw these away. Mushroom cakes. Pinyaps. So it just sucks overall that this is gonna happen. and we all wish it wouldn't happen. Because there's still so much, like, people like to diss on the Wii U, saying, oh, it's a useless console, but there's still a lot of stuff it can do. Oh, hello, Magnezone. We actually don't have a Magnezone yet. So, there's all of that fun stuff happening. And the 3DS has it even worse, because there's a lot of 3DS exclusives, handheld games that you aren't gonna be able to get. I can't really do anything. I'll just Agile Rock Smash. Something that they did announce, specifically, is Pokemon Bank. I rebought my Pokemon Bank sub for this year, because I wanted to transfer shinies I caught last year, upward, to Sword and Shield, which I had finally done. But starting next year, Pokemon Bank is going to be free to use, but you're not going to be able to download it. So if you don't have it downloaded now, you aren't going to be able to use it ever. Because the stuff is going to go down. You're only allowed to download stuff that you've already previously downloaded, like the Wii Shop. Like, I could still go on my Wii U and go to the Wii Shop channel and re-download stuff. That still works. But I can't download new things. So if you haven't already downloaded Pokemon Bank, and you want to transfer old Pokemon from your old games upward to Pokemon Home, get the thing now, because you're not going to be able to get it later. Oh, there's a Leaf Stone. First time seeing Leaf Stones. I need these Eevees, and I need a female Eevee. And they're all male. Why are they all male Eevees? So, like, long story short, it sucks that this is happening. And Nintendo keeps doing things like taking down music on YouTube, for example. Because now Gilvasunder is gone. And apparently, that whole Gilvasunder thing was, like, fake. Like, someone was posing to be Nintendo, and, like, took down their channel. But Nintendo still does take down a lot of things. Like, other than that, though. But, like, they take down fan projects and other mods and stuff like that, and then say, don't pirate our stuff, but then make it literally impossible to not pirate their stuff. Also, we caught Magnezone before we caught Magnemite. I feel like I should, like, wing ball these or something. Never mind, now they're closer. These guys be all over the place. Because, there was another thing that happened a couple years ago, I believe. Because I remember hearing about it, that I think it was, like, Sony was about to take down, like, the old PlayStation stores and stuff like that. Because, like, there was, like, old stuff, and it was, like, it's the exact same thing Nintendo was doing now. But they heard the fan outcry of, please don't do this, we want to play old games still. We don't want to only play your new products, we want to still use your old products. And then Sony was like, alright. And then just didn't do it. And, like, kept the stores up. And you can still go to the old PlayStation stores and stuff like that. But, like, the Wii Shop channel's gone forever, pretty much. And pretty soon, 3DS and Wii U are going to be completely phased out of existence. Oh, this is a very uneventful space-time distortion. There was, like, nothing that showed up other than Magnezone. But yeah, that's the whole thing. I just wanted to talk about it, because it is a subject I am passionate about, because, like, I don't like it when things are gone forever. People have pretty much, like, archived, like, all the WiiWare titles and stuff like that, and you can download them and play them on Cemu. Not Cemu, Dolphin. And stuff like that. But, just getting them normally, can't do that. So, While I'm thinking about it, I do want to be doing this Laventon quest thing in this area, but I remember just now, when I was off stream and found that Hisui and Growlithe, I actually finally found the Apom that this guy needs to find. Like, we passed them, like, so many times, apparently, on stream, and then I just saw them off stream and just decided to not encounter them. But they're somewhere up here. Yeah, right here. Okay, bye. You gotta tell me exactly where they are? I'd really like that. Like you just did. Nope. Well, now we have to keep finding them. I don't know if they're anywhere else around here or not, but we'll find them again. There's Vulpix in this game? How did we not see Vulpix last time? Get him the ball. Or just miss. Or just miss. That works. We went down this path so many times, and we just didn't see Growlithe or Vulpix. At all. But there's Vulpix. I would like to explore the ocean a little bit more. I'm noticing we actually have, there's a section behind Fire Spit Isle that we haven't explored. Which I didn't realize you could go back here. I think that's an Alpha Tentacruel right there. Sure is. So what is behind Fire Spit Island? Oh shit, there's like actual like treasure chests back here. What? Like actual treasure chests. Break them. Stealth Spray, Pokeball, Scatterbang. Smoke Bomb, Scatterbang. Okay. And Salt Cake. And of course my inventory is still full because I didn't dump things. Like I should have just now. Alright, get rid of the Pop Pods. Salt Cake. Oh, and there'd just be some Basculin. Get in. Okay. Seems like an easier place to get Basculin. Also, there is a Wisp back here. We have more Wisps here than Obsidian Fieldlands now. Cool. Do I want to hear the quote from the book? Yeah, sure. Once upon a time in the East Sea, there was a Pokemon known as the Prince. A brave human asked Pokemon living in the sea to let them see the Prince. Mantike, Buizel, and Quillfish with huge spikes acknowledged the human's bravery and joined them. Together, they set off on a boat over the sunset-streaked sea, sailing through the ocean. A gate stretched over the waves. News of this reached the ears of the prince, who went to meet the brave little party at the seaside hollow. For what I'm thinking of right now, we are going to quickly detour ourselves back to Jubilife City, or Jubilife Village, real quick. So here's everything I got from the stuff that we were here already. And another 14k. And Pokédex data, I don't really think we have anything, like, here other than maybe, like, Remoraid. Spits water from its mouth with incredible accuracy. It captures Burmy by shooting them down from off of branches from which they dangle. So I think we level up off this. We're close. Never mind. Let's return to the village real quick. Also first, this guy. Mechanical Pinwheel Set. 20k. Yeah. Right, the insides are packed with gears and machinery that serve some unclear purpose. You can solve this item's mysteries. I wasn't even reading a thing he just said. Is it a key item? Oh, check quarters. No shot. Electric fan you bought from the Ginkgo Guild. This place isn't hot enough to need it. That's really funny. So, talking to these guys will randomly give you Rotom items. We can, whenever the hell we get Rotom, Rotom fan can be accessed now. I'm going to assume those are also items they have discovered from the space-time rift, because, I mean, I guess there is electricity here, but, like, it's not, like, super advanced electricity. Also, aren't you the Wisp girl? No, you just use the same character model. This person. I want to get items. I have a bunch of merit points. Also, I want to get this We're gonna get this Razor Claw. And then we're also gonna get this Dusk Stone. Also, I should have bought... Also, wait. Wait, Razor Claw, Razor Fang. Huh. I didn't see that before. Too bad. There's no way this works, right? Okay. That was my theory. Like, maybe there's like a Hisui and Quillfish Evolution, and it's Dark type, and it needs a Dusk Stone of some kind. That was my theory. Theory disproven. That's all I wanted to know. I guess while we're here, we can do this guy now. Because I just skipped past him. I don't believe it. Professor Laventon seems to think that a little Eugene here is a Cascoon. But, hello, it's clearly a Silcoon. Cascoon. Making some kind of Pokédex or something together with the professor, right? And you gotta help me. Please go catch a wild Silcoon so I can prove that these are the same species. What, a Silcoon? Yeah. Ha! Just as I thought, they're exactly the same! I think he's colorblind. They're different colors. Now that you mention it, I guess they're not exactly two peas in a pod. I never would have thought two Pokemon this similar could actually be different species. Pokemon really are curious creatures, huh? Cascoon. Eugene, my buddy. I didn't know the first thing about you, didn't I? I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. You're still happy to have a goof like me as your partner? Curse! Eugene, you lovable rascal. You really are the only partner for me. This dynamic duo will stay together forever. I love my buddy, no matter what it looks like, but its nickname he's changing, I guess. To rename one of your Pokemon, you just need to choose it for your party, right? Hey, you know what? Maybe that has something to do with it. Hold on. Maybe that can hint me at something. Yeah. Give me all that. I hate that that thing just takes a while to go away. Okay, so... I already had Caskin's thing simply, but Quillfish. Fishers detest this troublesome Pokemon because it sprays poison from its spines, getting it everywhere. A different form of Quillfish lives in other regions. Doesn't really help me very much. Alright, I think you can say it now. Because, if I don't get pointed toward the right direction right now, I will be doing this for the next 2 hours. And as much as I'd like to figure stuff out on my own, look at his deck's research tasks and combine them. Well, I see that. I definitely see the thing. Like, that's what I was gathering. My face cam's in the way, but... numbers you've evolved. That was my hypothesis. So... You say Strong Barb Barrage. Well, I was just doing that, but we can continue doing that. Oh wait, the Apom are over here now. I found them again. Are they just in this little area? Oh, they are. Okay. Oh, they're gonna fight me? Well, this just helps toward my, my goal here. This is perfectly fine. What are you gonna do to this thing, huh? You're dead. Ow. Well, Mud Bomb does hurt, yes. So we're gonna land this, right? And we're gonna live, right? We're gonna land it. Don't kill me. Apomp's no longer obstructed. Okay, good. Oh well, I see you chased down the Apom. And my goods are all safe, thank goodness. How can I repay you? Let me think. What's gotten into you, looking so meek all of a sudden? Are you actually feeling remorseful? Oh, alright. No hard feelings. Just stop. I'll stop with the sad look. You're making me feel bad. I just hope you've learned your lesson. No more pranks, please. Oh, come on. You couldn't even wait till I was done scolding you. Funny monkey. They took all my pineapple berries. I was saving those for later. Just goes to show you can't let your guard down around Pokemon. Cool. Alright, well that's done now. Oh, there we go. That was the last one. Perfect. Okay. So. A Hisuian Quillfish Evolution. They gave an evolution to Quillfish, and they still have not done a single thing to Dunsparce. This feels illegal. Oh my god. Overquill. And we have an alpha version, so it's massive. I didn't want to get the tree. Okay, well, let me go put... Let's go back here. Alright? It literally is. So... Huh. And now it has a Q on its tail instead of a P. This is a very interesting Pokemon. It is just Quillfish, but big. Honestly, if this was Sword and Shield, this would just be Gigantamax Quillfish. Alright, well, in the ball you go. We're going to put away this Vulpix I caught. And now we have Overquill somewhere in this Pokédex. Overquill. Barbarage, Dark Pulse, etc. So, until evening, so it's sunset, right? We have everyone in the party that we need. Now we're gonna go swim through these things and see if this does anything. I know that noise. I know that noise. You heard something that sounded like a cry and a boulder shifting in the distance. I actually just started crying, not even lying to you. Not even lying to you. The only things we've really seen with a boulder blocking something is kind of here. I mean... Oh wait, this is a new cave icon. This was not here before. It was like over here. Hold on. And it actually is called Seaside Hollow. Nice Lumineon again. Pokemon Company loves to reference future games in their existing games. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, there's actually a poster of Gigantamax Toxtricity. And then Sword and Shield happened. Here we go, guys. So for BDSP, they referenced getting Manaphy, which is really funny. Oh, it's like, I have to enter this. That's interesting. Which is really funny because the pre-order bonus for BDSP was a free Manaphy. And I was like, I don't want to get the game, but there's a free Manaphy in there. You're not bribing me with a free Manaphy, my favorite Pokemon, buying a $60 game that I don't want to buy for this Manaphy. You're not getting me. And then they just put it in this game. Long loading screen. Ah! Ah! Oh, there's a bunch of Fion! Oh, they're mad at me! They're mad! I don't have my normal team! I didn't know I had to come in here with my normal team! Ah! I'm gonna die in here, dude! Stop it! There's a baby on screen, dude! There's a baby! Hold on, I gotta bring up the, hold on. Here we go. My new emote we had just gotten a little while ago. And then I'm just gonna spam my own emotes. I'll spam my own emotes in my own chat. Okay, well, was not prepared. I guess Barbarage. I didn't save coming in here. Okay, Barbarage is fine. Fion's looking around. Manaphy's using Moonblast. Right? Barbarage a second time. Okay, so Overquill goes down. This is fine. If Fion's not attacking. So, if you don't know what I usually do in Pokemon playthroughs, is that I always catch legendaries or mythicals in Pokeballs. Was not prepared. I thought there was only going to be a Manaphy in here, not Manaphy and 3 Fion. Alright, so can you ladies like chill for like just a moment? Okay? Don't use bubble. You chill for just a moment, okay? We'll just try it again. We'll just try it again. Ah! No, she's angry. Ah! Okay, so getting my ass kicked by my favorite Pokemon is very funny. We're just gonna hope that you all stay in here. Let me leave. Let me leave. Leave. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. They're just gonna stay there. It's gonna be fine. Okay? It's okay. We're gonna get my team back. Tank hits. Don't like it when she uses Moonblast. That does a lot of damage. Yeah! Baby! Literal baby! Okay, well now we have to deal with the Fion. There's one of 3. I feel like maybe since we've already caught one in a Pokeball, maybe I can speed up the process just by not using a Pokeball. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I only got 2 Great Balls. Hey, never mind. Got it. Okay, cool. So. Okay, it seems like in the Pokédex, we should also check this out. Cobalt Coastlands. If they're even in there. Apparently I have the Pokédex for Coronet Highlands now. I don't feel like I should have that, because we haven't even been there yet. But if I just go to entire Hisui region, and maybe, like, go down to the bottom. Here we go. Okay, so you only have to catch the one, and you don't have to defeat them. Take Heart is a new move. And we're getting a lot of Pokédex completion on these already, because of the stuff we've already seen. I'm still catching you, though. We're not leaving this one behind. Perfect, that only took 2 balls. Alright. Everything is caught. So, I cannot believe that... I think this is probably one of the best things they've done in terms of hinting toward the next game in the series. Also, wait. Why is this here? I guess I just have to see Laventon, and he's here. So, he's at both of them. Because they've been hinting at future games in like, the current games, for a long time. Ever since, I think, either X and Y, or Black and White, something along those lines. But the fact that there's a whole book in the Canalev library in BDSP that hints toward this whole series of events in this game is actually really cool. Except what sucks about it is that if you have no idea, if you never heard anything about BDSP or did anything related to it whatsoever, and you had no idea about this, you would have no in-game way to figure out how to do this quest. And I had no in-game way to figure out how to do this quest. I had to have a chat member tell me. So, yeah, that's how I knew about the Quillfish, the Hisui and Quillfish, is that I read that. But I didn't realize there was a Hisui and Quillfish Evolution in whatever the hell this thing's name was, Overquill. And we had to have specifically Overquill, Buizel, and Mantike in my party, and then go through an archway. It's like the Hoenn Reggie puzzles that are all written in Braille, and you need a Relicanth and Wailord in your party, I'm pretty sure, to unlock the whole series of events. But, like, that's all written in Braille, and that's an existing language. And you could like, figure that out eventually. But there is no in-game way to figure out how to do this quest. But let me quickly check my Pokédex for what is it? Octillery here. I had it and then I moved. Where'd Octillery go? Okay, Octillery. We're going to quickly use a strong style move with Octillery, because that will give us the Pokédex entry for Octillery. Then we can take Cthulhu out of the party. So. Yes, I know Manaphy's still on the screen. No one said anything about it. No one needs to complain about it because it's Manaphy. The greatest Pokemon. There we go. Okay, so that completes the Pokédex entry for Octillery, and there is a person who wants to see Octillery's Dex entry, I think, in Jubilife? I'm pretty sure. But now, we can put Cthulhu away for the short time we had him in our party, which was 2 streams. We'll put... I need to move things out of this box. So... I'm gonna move this Kadabra. Hold on. Kadabra and Wishcash can move. Then a Manaphy and 1 Fion can move in its place. As in, Manaphy's going on our team right now. So, thank you, Cthulhu, for the time you have served. Level 50 Manaphy's going right on the team, fits right in. Manaphy, I've said it plenty of times, and I'll say it again, is my favorite Pokemon. I have a very large connection to this Pokemon. I have this right here. Somewhere, wherever it is. Right here. Pokemon Ranger in the Temple of the Sea movie, right here on DVD. Got it right here. Watched it growing up. And I had gotten a Manaphy plush for, I want to say, either Easter or Valentine's Day. I think it was Easter. From my mom years and years and years and years and years ago. And I still have that same plush to this day. It sits in my room, on my bed with me. I have all my other plush collection stuff on a shelf. But Manaphy specifically still sits in my bed. I had spoken about my friend in 2nd grade, I think during the previous stream for the Pachirisu stuff. We had played together with my Pachirisu and Mantike plushies, and I had like a little tiny Baniri as well, and she had Pachirisu and a big Piplup, and we'd all like play with them when we were younger. And I do have this Manaphy as well. Which, this one, I've kept in the case for it. But when they did I think the 20th anniversary stuff, they were like giving out like one legendary or mythical a month. And then had like special like merch and Pokemon cards related to Manaphy. My dad had picked this up when he had worked at Toys R Us, when Toys R Us was still around. But if I open this up, like I can't even take her out of this. Actually, I could do this. It's still attached to the cardboard. I've never undone this. But we have this Manaphy right here, which is a lot bigger than my small Manaphy plush. A reason why I don't take this Manaphy out of this thing is just because I like it, but also the fact that, like, whatever material this Manaphy is made out of, honestly doesn't even feel that good. And I just keep this Manaphy as a display thing in the background. Now I can't fit this thing back inside its container. Which is now a problem, because they put this cardboard thing inside this plastic sleeve. Hello, Tiggy, welcome to the stream. We have just acquired Baby. Baby has been acquired. Let's see if I can get this back in here. Okay, there we go. And then it just zippers back up. And this Manaphy sits back here, but like you can barely see it because I have it in the left-hand corner of the screen. And it's all the way in the back. But, we're going to name this Manaphy. I believe through Wonder Trade, I had gotten this. A shiny Manaphy by the name of Siren. And I really think the name Siren is a great name for Manaphy. Which I am forgetting how to spell off the top of my head, but this Manaphy is in Pokemon Home. So it's not hard to find. I think it's just this. But I don't know if I'm missing a letter. My brain is saying that this is a 6-character name. Nope, that's correct. And also, here's that Manaphy as well. The shiny Manaphy named Siren. This right here is my original Manaphy. I'll just go into full screen for this so it's easier for you to see it. This here is my original Manaphy. The brightness is too high, so you can't see it. What if I do this? Okay, there you go. I named it Mana in all capital letters. And that is... This original Manaphy is from the fact that I used Action Replay a lot as a kid. And I had a Manaphy egg cheated in. But this particular Manaphy right here is special. This level 1 Manaphy. This Manaphy is from Pokemon Ranger. Back in 2019, I had played the entire Pokemon Ranger trilogy all the way through again, because I had beaten all the games in the past, but I was getting nostalgic for them, and I beat them pretty much like back to back to back on my own time. I didn't stream them. But in Pokemon Ranger, once you beat the game, you unlock a secret quest for a Manaphy egg that you can then transfer to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. After like a decade of that Manaphy egg still being on that cartridge, I had finally done that on that cartridge and brought this Manaphy all the way to from Pokemon Ranger to Pokemon Diamond. From Pokemon Diamond, straight it up to Pokemon Black. I think Black 2, one of those two games. And then from there to Pokemon Transfer System, to Pokemon Bank, all the way to Pokemon Home. So, it's a very special one. And then I have a bunch of other Manaphy's that are clones of my original cheated Manaphy, because I used the Action Replay a lot as a kid. But no, this is how you spell Siren. And Siren is now on the team, replacing Cthulhu. We are never taking this Manaphy off of my team. Ever. Also giving me a great Wordle starting word. Siren. I don't care about Wordle, but, I guess so. I see you've caught our mysterious swimmer, so it was Manaphy all along. It seems Manaphy here is a migratory Pokemon drifting to and fro across the sea since long ago. At least, that's what it says in the Sea's legend. I had a jolly hard time getting a hold of this tome, but it seems it was worth it in the end. 3 Comet Shards, dude. That's a lot of money. Caught 5 Pokemon. That 1 Vulpix and the Manaphy and 3 Feons. Does this give us enough stuff, by the way, to level up as well? But also Quillfish. We did that. Manaphy, rumored to migrate across the oceans and visit Hisui's coastal waters only rarely. Although Manaphy resembles Feon, it is also quite different. The relation between the two is unclear. Feon can be seen floating offshore during seasons when the seas are warm. The azure body blends in with the ocean waters. Logic suggests this is a defense mechanism against natural predators. And this does give us enough points to level up to rank 9 as well. And I think we're done here, finally. Remember that time I said that we were going to go to Crimson Mirelands 2 hours ago?